What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Now, I have some great news, and in this video I will be showing you, I have some great news about Vita stuff. And in this video I will be showing you all how you can downgrade your PS Vita to a lower firmware and install a permanent custom firmware on your Vita. I do have to mention though that this hack only works on firmware 3.68 and lower. If you have updated your Vita firmware to above 3.68, then unfortunately this hack will not work for you yet. There will be more information coming later this year, but for now this hack only applies to firmware 3.68 and lower. So for my case, right now this Vita, my Vita Slim, is on version 3.68 as you can see here, which means this firmware is hackable and we can downgrade it. So let's get on with the procedure. I will show you all on my PC right now, which we will go over. I will show you all where you can get all of your files that you will be needing for this procedure and how you can downgrade your Vita. So let's get on with it. Alright guys, so right now I'm on my PC and here I will show you where you can download all the files and install everything, etc. So yeah, right here as you can see I've already made a folder called Vita Custom Firmware Enso, which the custom firmware is called. And yeah, I already have all of the necessary files needed for this procedure, but I can showcase you all where you will find all of these files. So I recommend checking out this site called vitahacks.guide, and yeah, I will link everything in the description, so yeah, you don't have to worry. And this website is really great because it details everything perfectly, all the steps that you how you basically hack your Vita and downgrade it, etc. So yeah, right here, if we take a look on this page, it says yeah, the H-Encore exploit chain, etc, etc. Basically it's an exploit that you can hack your Vita with, and it says right here what you need: the latest version of final Henkaku, right here. And if you press this link, you will get redirected to this page right here, and here what you will be downloading is this file, which I already have downloaded as I showed you already. I can right here, you will be downloading final Henkaku version 1.6, which I have version 1.5, but it doesn't really matter, all of them are pretty much the same. So you will be downloading this file, and then you also need Vita Shell, which I have right here, and Enso, which is basically the custom firmware, but we will be needing just these two for now. So once you download the final Henkaku zip folder, go ahead and extract it wherever you want. And if we go ahead and extract it right here, which I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna overwrite the current files that are inside. Alright, so you will get these three items. You will get this, docs in language. You will be using this one, which says final henkaku.exe. So let's go ahead and open it up. And this is the application that you will be using to install an app called H-Encore on your Vita, which will let you install Henkaku. Once you have connected your PS Vita to your PC via an USB cable or through Wi-Fi, but I recommend using a cable because it will transfer all the files much faster. yeah, it's a basic concept, but yeah. So once you've connected your Vita to your PC, you will be it will say right here, which says connected to PS Vita 3.68, my firmware on my Vita. So yeah, right here. And basically what you will click in this box which says trim H-Encore to 13 megabytes. You will press this, and then you press the let's go button, and there you go. So what it does right now, it is downloading the necessary files and the app on your Vita, and once it's done downloading, it will tell you what you need to do next. Alright, unpacking bittersmile.pkg. Alright, and it says right here, everything is ready. Now follow below steps on your PS Vita. Launch Content Manager and connect to your computer. Select PC to PS Vita system application and PS Vita. Transfer H-Encore on your PS Vita. Run H-Encore, and yay, that's it. So we have done the first step of getting the final H-Encore app on your Vita, and now we're gonna go ahead over to my Vita and I will showcase you what to do next. Alright, so now that you're on your Vita, go ahead and boot up Content Manager right here, and we're gonna copy content. Let's go and press this. Alright, so right now my Vita is connected to my PC. Let's go ahead and pick the first option. Transfer files from your PC to your PS Vita system. Let's go ahead and do that. And we're gonna go ahead and press Applications. And we're gonna go ahead and press PS Vita. And you will get this app basically, which says H-Encore. And like I previously showed, this is what we have done so far, and even the steps said that you have to do this like this. So let's go ahead and transfer it over to our Vita. H-Encore, let's go ahead and copy it. The selected content items will be copied to the system. Yes, let's go ahead and copy it. And it's only like 13 megabytes, so it's not that really huge of a file, but let's go and see how long it will take to transfer. Alright, there we go. So the app has now been transferred to our Vita. Let's go and close Content Manager, and if we scroll down, you will see this app called H-Encore, and this is the app that we just installed. Let's go and open it up. You cannot earn trophies in this application. Just press yes, because I mean there's no trophies to earn on this application. If you press no, then you will just get kicked out of the app and you have to start it again. So yeah, press yes basically. Alright, so here we go. This is the menu that you get once you open up the app, and you will get this first option called Install Henkaku. Let's go and install Henkaku right here by pressing this option. Alright, success. So Henkaku has now been installed on our Vita. So we could say that our Vita has been officially hacked now, but not permanently. So I'm gonna show further down how we can do install permanent custom firmware. And also what you need to be doing is download Vita Shell. Now I actually downloaded it on my PC, but apparently I didn't have to, because in this app you can download Vita Shell through your Vita, so you don't have to download it on your PC actually. But let's go ahead and download Vita Shell right here. Downloading Vita Shell. Alright. Installing application. Success. Alright, So everything is done pretty much. We have installed Henkaku and Vita Shell. Let's go and dive out of this menu. And here we go. So we got Vita Shell right here. It's even bouncing here. This is the application that we just installed. And if we check our settings, right here, system information, you will see that we have installed Henkaku right here. It says like 3.68 something something. Basically what it means is you have Henkaku on your Vita right now. And you will also get this option called Henkaku settings, and you can do a lot of cool stuff here, such as PSN spoofing and the spoofed version, and enable safe homebrew and everything, and other cool stuff. But it doesn't stop here. So let's go ahead and get out of this page. And now we're gonna be using Vita Shell to transfer our files through, between your PC and PS Vita, which is much more convenient than using Content Manager, because Content Manager is really strict and Vita Shell is really convenient because we can connect to our Vita in various ways. So let's go and launch Vita Shell. Alright, so right now we are in Vita Shell, and this is the menu that you will get once you launch the app. But don't get too intimidated by this. It's pretty simple. What you will be just doing is press select, start, and you will get this menu right here which is main settings. And if we check right here, USB device, you can basically toggle through different options. You can toggle through game card, SD to PS Vita, PSV SD, and memory card. So we will pick this option called memory card, and what this basically does is you can connect to your PC through Vita Shell, and you will be able to transfer files just like you did on your PSP, without having to use Content Manager, which is much more convenient. And right here, if you can select between FTP or USB, but since right now I'm connected through a USB cable, we'll be transferring our files using USB. Alright, now if we press select, we will connect to our PC. So it says right here, USB connected. So right now our Vita is connected to our PC. So that means let's go over to to our PC, and I will show you all the next steps on what you have to do. Once you have connected your Vita to your PC with Vita Shell, you will get this right here. It will pop up on your PC and it will say right here USB drive E, F, or whatever it can be, but in my case it is E. So let's go ahead and open up our root of the Vita. So right here we got all of the files that are on our Vita right now. You can see we have Vita Shell, MMS, the data and everything, and we also got Enso and Modoru already .vpk on our Vita. So what you'll be needing is basically, you need to transfer over Enso.vpk to your Vita. Let's go and do that right now. Yes, I want to replace it. And we also need Modoru. Let's go and transfer over. Yes, replace. And you also need a official firmware that you want to downgrade to, and in this case I want to downgrade to 3.60, which I already have downloaded here, a folder, and where you can find all of the Vita, where you can find an archive of all of the Vita firmwares that have released over the past few years. You go to this website called this right here. I will link it in the description so you can find it there, but yeah, right here this is basically a big archive of all of the firmware firmwares that have been released for the Vita. You can even go lower than 3.60, but for now I'm just gonna downgrade to 3.60 because I don't know really how low I can go, but yeah, for this case I will be using 3.60, but you can go even lower than that, as I said. So once you have downloaded the firmware, you will get this folder right here, which is PS Vita official firmware 3.60 complete. Let's go ahead and open up this folder, and right here you will get 4 different options. What you will be choosing is this one right here, PS Vita official firmware 3.60. Don't pick system data or pre or complete, or just pick this one, PS Vita official firmware 3.60. Let's go and unpack this package. You will get this file right here, which is PSP2 update.pup, and this is the firmware that you gonna downgrade to. So let's go and transfer over to the Vita like this, and it's gonna take a while depending if you're connected through Wi-Fi or USB. And there we go. That is pretty much it for all of these steps. We have transferred over Enso and Modoru and the firmware that we want to downgrade to. Let's go over to our Vita now, and I will showcase you the next steps on what you have to do. Once you have transferred over all of the files to your Vita, go ahead and disconnect your Vita from your PC like this. There we go. And now if we scroll down, we can see we got Modoru.vpk, Enso.vpk, and the PS and the update basically. So first of all, we're gonna go ahead and install Enso. I mean, it doesn't really matter in which order, but we're gonna go ahead and install Enso for this matter. Alright, yes. Do you want to install this package? Yes. Yeah, continue the install. There we go. So we have installed the Enso app now, and now we're gonna install Modoru. Let's go ahead and install Modoru. Same procedure as before. There we go. So now we have installed both of the apps, and before we actually exit from Vita Shell, as you can see right here, if we go to the app folder, we have Modoru right here. This is the Modoru folder, and here are all of the files for Modoru. Make sure to place the PS firmware update that we just downloaded inside the Modoru folder. So if we go ahead and press triangle and copy this file right here, copy the one file, the update, and if we go to the app folder and Modoru right here, we're gonna go ahead and paste it here. There we go. If we press triangle again, we can paste the file inside this folder. Alright, copying. Okay, there we go. So now the update has now been copied over to the Modoru folder. We'll go ahead and exit out of this, and yeah, we can pretty much delete this update here from this. There we go. And now we can exit Vita Shell. And as you can see right here, we got the bubbles installed, we got Modoru installed and Enso installed. But before we can launch Enso, we have to actually reboot our Vita. I don't know really why it does like this, but if I try to open Modoru right now, example, it says right here, disable all your plugins and so on, etc. If you have already disabled them but still get this message, reboot your device and launch this software again without launching any other applications. Example, Vita Shell or Adrenaline. So in this case, we're gonna go ahead and reboot our Vita. There we go. And once you have rebooted your Vita, go ahead just and launch H-Encore, same as before. Like this. And now you go to Modoru. And this is where it begins. Here we go, guys. So we get this menu right here, and it says Modoru, yeah, by firmware information basically, and it says current firmware. We have 3.68. It also says factory firmware 3.0. So apparently my Vita, this Vita Slim shipped with 3.0, but for this video we're gonna just go ahead and go to our target firmware, which is 3.60. So yeah, and it says, do you want to downgrade from 3.68 to 3.60? Press X to confirm. Yes, we want to downgrade. This firmware will make permanent modifications to your Vita. If anything goes wrong, there is no recovery. And yeah, basically just wait 20 seconds. Continue in 20 seconds, yes. Press X to accept these terms and start the installation. Yes, we want to do that. Alright, cleaning. Alright, so it's doing some stuff. Let's go and wait. Here we go. And there we go, guys. So now we got transferred over to the system update section. Alright, please wait. So basically it's using the official updater to downgrade the Vita. There we go, installing the system software. Do not power off the system during installation, and so on. Okay, do you want to transfer over? No, I don't want to. Okay, updating database. Do not power off the system. Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead and go over to settings, system information, and there we go, guys. So we have officially downgraded our Vita to 3.60. Now we can go ahead and install the permanent custom firmware on our Vita that won't reset after, even if you reboot your Vita, which is pretty sweet. Now what we're going to be doing is we're gonna go ahead in the Vita browser like this, open up the Vita browser, and we're gonna go ahead and type in the address bar henkaku.xyz. This is basically a website for an older version of Henkaku, and in this case, since we're now on 3.60, we have to use an older version of Henkaku. And there we go. So Henkaku, the revolution is here. But yeah, I'm gonna go and tap install. You're about to void the warranty. Just press install. Okay, so an error has occurred. The browser has crashed, but no problem. That's no worries. Just press OK, and it will reload. And there we go. So now the browser just basically launched us into the Henkaku app, and there we go. So that was pretty fast. It was pretty automated. So, and we have installed Henkaku now on 3.60. If we go ahead and check the settings, we can see right here that we have the Henkaku settings right here. And if we check our system information, we can also see that we got 3.60 Henkaku something something. There we go. But the fun doesn't stop here. And now we're gonna do the final step. We're gonna go ahead and install the custom firmware on our 3.60 Vita, which is Enso, custom firmware Enso. Let's go ahead and open up this app. And it says right here, press circle to accept these terms or any other key to not accept. I'm gonna press circle. And there we go. The text is pretty tiny, but if you press cross, it says install the hack. I'm gonna press cross to install the hack. There we go. Locking system, and there we go. It says the installation was completed successfully. Press any key to reboot. Okay, so if we press, let's say X now, I'm gonna go and reboot our Vita. And there we go. We have the custom boot logo, which you know what that means. We have officially installed a permanent custom firmware on our Vita. If we go ahead to the settings, we can check system information, and yeah, basically it's the same stuff, but we have officially installed a permanent custom firmware on our Vita. And that was pretty much it for the installation part, guys. Now what you can do is basically you can install other fun apps and everything. I will link a guide on how to install apps, games, and etc. for your Vita. But this video was mainly made to show how to downgrade and install custom firmware Enso permanently on your Vita. I hope you all enjoyed watching this video, guys, and hopefully it was very informative and helped you guide through the installation part. And yeah, stay tuned for more videos on my channel coming soon. And with that being said, I'll see you all later.